Hello everyone, the Lanky Boy here, and I am bringing you a GCI Gotham City Impostors gameplay commentary on Crime Alley. We're playing a bit of TDM, and this is going up on MonsterTekkers channel, if you haven't noticed by the introduction. So hello everyone over there, you may have seen me on the forums. I'm the Lanky Boy. You've probably chatted to me if you're interested in the MonsterTekkers at all. So yeah, hello everybody, this is me. I'm playing video games and shooting people, well actually shooting imitations of Jokers, but you know, that's just how it goes. And in this commentary today, I'd actually want to talk about the gaming industry and how I personally think that the gaming industry is fairly oversaturated at the moment, with AAA titles being brought out by big-wig developers rather than having having smaller projects being developed and released, like this for instance. And this has got to be one of the best arcade titles I've ever played. Absolutely fantastic, and I wish more game developers were interested in doing these smaller kind of titles rather than bringing out a 40 quid, $90 game, or however much it costs in America, $60, whatever, a £40 game instead of doing this, because I reckon that this game, Gotham City Impostors, could have been brought out as a £40 title if they'd added a story mode as well, and it could have been brought out as a proper game on a disc rather than an arcade title. So what I wanted to talk about was, say, basically like Battlefield and COD. They're the two main developers, so DICE and Infinity Ward, Treyarch. They're the ones I really think of that are oversaturating the market. Basically because they're mainly not DICE, but I think Call of Duty, definitely, they're bringing out a game a year and everyone buys that, along with games like Madden. Well, no, I don't buy Madden because I'm not American and I'm not really interested in American football, but I know a lot of American people are really interested in it, and they don't really change much in the game after each iteration, so I don't see the point in buying it. And the same can be said for FIFA. They've barely changed any of that. I'm sorry, my controller disconnected here for a little bit, but in FIFA they don't really change much of the core mechanics, or many of the core mechanics from each year or year release, so I don't really see the point of buying one every year, which is why now I've decided if I'm going to buy, say, FIFA, I'm going to buy it in alternate years. My friend actually talked me into doing this because he said it was a really good idea, and that's what he's been doing since FIFA 7. He's been buying it in alternate years, so you actually notice a reasonable difference between the FIFA games you've been playing. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing with AAA titles, apart from, say, Call of Duty, because I will always, I'm sorry, I may appear to be a massive fanboy if you even go on my channel. There's basically Call of Duty constantly, but I will probably always buy Call of Duty every year just because I just get so addicted to it. I just don't know why. It's just the core gameplay is just really addictive to me, but with games like Battlefield, I think the way DICE are working it is probably a lot better for the whole gaming community, just because they don't release a game every single year. They actually wait and actually spend a lot of time hearing from the community, trying to change stuff in the previous games and try and fine-tune areas that could be slightly more well done, say, and just make the game a lot more enjoyable for the community. And I think that's what most game developers should be doing, which is why I'm really pleased to see games coming back like SSX. I'm completely obsessed with that game after getting it yesterday. I'm absolutely obsessed. But with games like SSX, it's been so long since I brought out a new SSX game, and now they've just brought one out, and it just seems like such a breath of fresh air from all the rest of the gaming market, which is why I think that games like that really do well. If it's like a niche title, then I really do personally believe that if you find like a little niche in the market, you will actually do extremely well. So that's why I'm really rooting for SSX to be one of the best games of 2012, sorry, I nearly said 2011 then, I'm still stuck in the past, but we're really hoping that SSX does well this year, along with loads of other games like Syndicate. Syndicate looks really good. I'm not going to buy it because I'm not really that bothered about it at the moment, seeing as I've got like all my schoolwork and stuff I've been doing, but that looks really good as well. There's so many titles, like one-off titles, that are coming out this year that are really looking to be fantastic games, but I'm just afraid that they're going to be overshadowed by Mass Effect 3, COD Black Ops 2, if that's what it's going to be called, another Battlefield to bring one out, another Assassin's Creed 3 if they bring Assassin's Creed 3 out. I've said Mass Effect 3 already, haven't I? Yeah, I have. And other games like that. I just don't want the gaming industry to be really like as oversaturated as it is at the moment. And I just want these smaller titles to do as well as they can do in the current climate, rather than just be completely dominated by the AAA titles that seem to be coming out every year on, and just constant stream of titles. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening to this commentary about the gaming industry. This has been the Lanky Boy on MonsterTekkers channel. See you guys later.